Hello, I'm Jimmy Blevins with Mosaic Technology. This tutorial explains the custom CSS field in the Divi Theme Options. What we're going to do first is we're going to come in here and click on Theme Options, and I'll show you the field that I'm talking about. And if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see that there is a field called Custom CSS, and it's got this big text field here. And what this allows you to do is put custom style sheets on elements that you can't normally edit with the theme options or within the Divi theme builder. Anything outside of font choice and color, or maybe an element of the page that you can't really tweak in the settings, but you can do with CSS. And for example, I'm going to use the logo that I had originally uploaded in our first tutorial. And I'm going to walk you through how I would do this process. Now, if you remember when I first uploaded the file, I mentioned that it was a little bigger than the theme was asking for. And that was okay because the theme is going to size it down and make it look good. Well, today I'm going with the notion that I want the logo to be the full size that I uploaded. So we're going to figure out how to get that to work. I'm using the Chrome web browser. And one of the great features of Chrome is it allows me to go into and examine the code of the website. So if I right click on my logo and select inspect, this is going to pull up all the HTML and CSS for that element. You can see here if I mouse over the link to the file here, it actually shows me that right now the file is 144 pixels by 43, but my original is 300 by 90. That's how big I want it to be. So what I want to look for is either the ID, and ID is the best. Right here I've got the ID logo. This means that this particular phrase or word associated with this element is only going to be used once on the page. So I can apply custom style sheet to this one specific element without affecting anything else on the page. So now that I've got the ID of the element that I want to edit, I can come back into my theme options and write my style sheet. So I'm simply just going to write logo. Now I want to adjust the width and the height. And Divi has built-in options allowing it to size the theme when the page is being scrolled, so we don't want it to interfere with that. So we're just going to set a maximum height and a maximum width equal to the dimensions of our image so that it shows full size. So I'm going to put in max height, and we'll put in 100%, and max width is 100% as well. And what this will do is it'll automatically size the image to 100% height and width. So I'll click Save Changes, and then when I come back to my testing website and refresh, you're going to see that the logo is now our full size and fills in that menu bar nicely. And since I used the max height and max width attributes, instead of just defining the height and width, you notice that when I scroll, it automatically downsizes the logo again to make it a little bit smaller and get it out of the way of the content. So that's just one of the things that you can do with this custom CSS options. This particular field will give you the freedom to edit, move, change pretty much anything within the theme that has a class or an ID associated with. And it can also help you tweak little things within the WordPress website that you might not be able to get into in the Divi theme option. Once again, I'm Jimmy Blevins with Mosaic Technology, and thank you so much for watching.